The Ottoman Empire ruled 3 continents for centuries, dazzling the world with its grandeur. But behind the majestic gates of the palace, there was not only splendor, there was also blood, intrigue, silent murders, and mysterious disappearances. Within the stone walls of Topkapi Palace lie stories so dark that even centuries later, they are still whispered. One of the most ruthless Ottoman traditions was fratricide. When a new sultan ascended the throne to prevent civil wars, his brothers were executed. Guards would quietly enter the prince's chambers before dawn, holding silk ropes. Silk was chosen because it made no sound. No screams were heard, only the muffled gasp as life was cut short. Some princes pleaded in vain, others prayed in their dreams, but nothing could save them. It is said that their spirits still roam the palace corridors. Night watchmen have reported hearing strange noises from empty rooms and seeing shadows moving on their own. The stones of the palace, they say, have not forgotten the screams of the silk ropes. The harem was the most mysterious part of the palace. Hundreds of women lived there, competing for the sultan's favor. But behind the beauty and wealth, a darker truth lay hidden. Those who fell out of favor or became entangled in intrigues often vanished without a trace. Some were strangled, some thrown into deep wells. Their names never appeared in records. One day they were there, the next day they were gone. Even in the 20th century, when the palace became a museum, night guards claimed to see white-dressed figures walking the corridors. One guard said he once saw a woman in old Ottoman attire. She did not respond when he called out, and then she walked into a wall and disappeared. That guard never returned to night duty again. To prevent power struggles, Ottoman princes were often confined to small rooms known as the cage or Şimşirlik. They lived for years in isolation, never seeing the outside world. Some died young, others lost their minds. People claimed to hear strange laughter and screams from these rooms at night. Some believed the rooms were haunted by jinn, stealing the minds of the young princes. Even today, visitors walking past these rooms say they feel uneasy, as if unseen eyes are watching them. Another story comes from the fate of Pargalı Ibrahim Pasha, Sultan Süleyman's most trusted advisor and son-in-law. He was once the most powerful man in the empire. Yet one night he was suddenly strangled and removed from the palace. After that, people spoke of chains rattling in the corridors of his palace. Some nights, footsteps echoed across empty halls. The story spread that one night he was at the very top of power, and the next morning, a rope tightened around his neck. No one in the palace was ever truly safe. Near the palace kitchens stands an old stone fountain. Sometimes, the water that flowed from it was red, as if stained with blood. Scholars explained it as rust and minerals, but the people of the palace believed otherwise. They said it was the blood of the strangled victims. The fountain became known as the Bloody Fountain. Night guards claimed to see shadows nearby, and some fled in terror when the water appeared red in the moonlight. The Ottoman palaces are remembered for their grandeur, but they also witnessed blood-soaked intrigues and terrifying tragedies. Strangled princes, vanished harem girls, maddened heirs, cursed rooms with chains that still echo. Visitors walking the palace late at night have reported hearing a faint whisper from the dark corridors. "I am here. Would you dare to walk alone through the silent halls of Topkapi Palace at midnight?"